Welcome to Own Your Words. Instinctive. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Instinctive. Instinctive. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. An instinctive feeling, idea, or action is one that you have, or do without thinking or reasoning. 2. Instinctive behavior or reactions are not thought about, planned, or developed by training. 3. Of behavior or action, not thought about, planned, or learned. Examples. 1. It's an absolutely instinctive reaction, if a child falls and you pick it up. 2. No sign has a more instinctive understanding of what makes others tick than Aquarius. 3. One hand shot out in an instinctive search for anything to stop her fall. 4. She made baby sounds as she nursed, sounds that aroused an instinctive reaction. 5. White jazz seemed old and intellectual, whereas black jazz was vital, swinging, instinctive. 6. It is instinctive behavior, I view, and I do not understand how it works. 7. His teacher made him afraid, on an instinctive level, of trying to seek out new information. 8. Pax registered an instinctive alarm, at the cool flicker of V-shaped shadow. 9. They'll grow up with what the psychologists used to call, an instinctive hatred of books and flowers. 10. To make this kind of assessment, it's very hard to rely on instinctive judgments. 11. I stretch out my hand and pull him back up, and we fall into an instinctive embrace. Instructive. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Instructive. Instructive. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. Giving useful or interesting information. 2. Something that is instructive gives useful information. 3. Serving to instruct, giving useful knowledge or information. 4. Instructive means useful and informative. Examples. 1. We hope that you find these pieces as illuminating and instructive as we do. 2. It would be instructive to follow up the opinion poll, with another one after the election. 3. The study of the Klan group as an organization is, as instructive here as in other fields. 4. Enough studying, Joanna. Sometimes living life is more instructive than studying it, my father used to tease. 5. The posture of the body is important, here and now, minor discomforts are instructive. 6. The museum shows pictures the editors did, and did not use in the article, and it is instructive. 7. It will be interesting and instructive to see what dark places he takes us to next. 8. It might be instructive to analyze that, too, in terms of a lingering inferiority complex. 9. Mr. Griffiths chafes at the idea that children's books need to have purpose or be instructive. 10. We're reading instructive articles, keeping in touch with friends, shopping for essentials. 11. Again, the museum world's work with Native American communities may be instructive. Interactive. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Interactive. Interactive. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. An interactive computer program, or television system is one which allows direct communication, between the user and the machine. 2. If you describe a group of people or their activities as interactive, you mean that the people communicate with each other. 3. Something that is interactive is something that you can communicate or interact with. Examples. 1. It's really simple to use and all individual constituencies are displayed on an interactive map. 2. This is an interactive museum, where children can actively manipulate the exhibits. 3. Customers touch the screen on the interactive display, to check if a product is in stock. 4. Strings and laser pins are fun interactive toys, that can keep your cat busy for hours. 5. An interactive or media element has been excluded from this version of the text. 6. Halliday had copied every last detail from the film, and recreated it as an interactive simulation. 7. The babble of news anchors with their interactive electoral maps always jangled my nerves. 8. Theme looks like a large, blocky piece of furniture but is in fact an interactive sound piece. 9. Their City Pulse, an area marked by a suspended ring of high-def, interactive screens. 10. Even if you're not a devoted fan, it's worth visiting this interactive museum. 11. I wonder if it will be the vanguard of a new type of more interactive programming. Introspective. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Introspective. Introspective. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. Someone who is introspective, spends considerable time, examining his own thoughts, and feelings. 2. Introspective people spend a lot of time, examining their own thoughts, ideas, and feelings. 3. Examining perceptions, and sensory experiences, contemplative or thoughtful about oneself. Examples. 1. He was a rather introspective, quiet man who might have preferred more intellectual pursuits. 2. I say we make a list, Takumi said, steering clear of introspective talk. 3. I have a feeling your journal entries were more introspective and philosophical, he said. 4. I see I am becoming unduly introspective, and in a rather morose sort of way at that. 5. Even introspective indie rockers such as Arcade Fire have embraced its pulse. 6. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Hirsch was in a reflective, introspective mood while talking to Salon. 7. The resulting piece, she said, is almost like an anti-opera, so intimate, so introspective. 8. The weight of it all threw the introspective artist into a personal and creative funk. 9. Instead, he was always modest and introspective, and I loved that about him. 10. The introspective lyrics are slightly less flowery, the emotional punch is all the harder. 11. They become introspective and take long walks in the woods, listen to music, or write in a journal. Inventive. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Inventive. Inventive. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. An inventive person is good at inventing things, or has clever and original ideas. 2. To be inventive is to be creative. Inventive people are good at using their imaginations. 3. Able to think of new, different, or interesting ideas. 4. Very good at thinking of new and original ideas. 5. Having or showing the ability to design, or create something new. Examples. 1. This expanding family unit meant that, she had to get inventive while touring. 2. You can get the beans to grow to the light, with some inventive string supports. 3. You have to be inventive, try to get into the criminal mind, think of all the angles, he said. 4. Children will find plenty to enjoy, in this wonderfully inventive animated film. 5. Liberated from censorship and the need to be inventive, they proceeded cautiously. 6. The most inventive solution to these questions was the simplest: it dispensed of code altogether. 7. Somehow I could always be inventive, when it came to getting a little extra to eat, he said with smile. 8. He is one of the most playful, inventive and entertaining writers of our generation. 9. Celebrate the inventive capacity of women and people of color matters. 10. Each of us, in conversation, must be inventive, must respond to the not entirely expected. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Meanings and examples are available in video description.